Hi, and welcome to a new deck profile. This one's over Blackwings. The other person you saw in the Gladiator Beast video was King Ares. I'm Astro. We share this channel together. We decided for our first videos we would each review our favorite decks. So here's mine. So let's start from the beginning. Actually, before I start, I'd like to mention one thing. In my videos, I can only record 10 minutes at a time, so you will see this in multiple parts. Start with Artifact Monolith. If you put him together with Artifact Sanctum, you get to special summon him and pop a card on the field. This is very helpful to get rid of, well, pretty much a lot. You can hit pendulums pretty hard by destroying them. It's just extremely helpful. You got Blizzard the Far North. When you summon him, you get to summon a level 4 lower Blackwing from your graveyard. Keep in mind the effect is not negated. And he also cannot be special summoned, which actually hurts quite a bit. He's a level 2 tuner, and he can summon monsters such as Bora, Gale, Kalut, or Shura, or even Steam and Zephyros. He's basically a free synchro summon. He's kind of like the original Wolfbark. You can use him with him or him to make a level 6 synchro, or with Kalut to make a level 5, and so forth. And you got Bora. Bora, you can special summon him if you control another Blackwing. Quite a few Blackwings actually have this effect. He inflicts piercing damage to defense position monsters. You can also use him with other level 4s such as Zephyros or Shura to make a free rank 4. Or you can just go ahead and synchro. You got Gale. Gale actually recently came back from 1 to 2. He can have a monster's attack with his ability, so he can really help you get over big threats. He also can special summon himself just like Bora. He's a level 3 tuner, very extremely helpful in synchro summoning. You got Kalut. Kalut is your own personal Honest. He gains 1400 attack instead of the opponent's attack. Also, you can drop this on direct attacks, or you can drop as many as you want. So in some ways, he can be better, worse, just depending on how you look at it. Shura is your main beat stick. He runs over a monster, and then you can get to summon a Blackwing with 1500 or less. Such as, not him, Gale, Kalut, or Steam. This allows you to go into a synchro summon as well. There's many combos with Shura. You got Sirocco. With Sirocco, you get to, he's a level 5, so normally he would require a tribute, but if your opponent controls a monster and you don't, you can normal summon him without tributing. He's kind of like a Cyber Dragon, but he does require your normal summon. And also, he has an additional effect. If you can target a Blackwing on your side of the field, only it can attack, but it gains attack equal to all Blackwings on the field, even your opponent's. So if it's a Blackwing mirror match, he is your MVP. Although that is extremely rare nowadays. Steam the Cloak is the newest member of the Blackwing family. What he does is, when he leaves the field, he summons a token. He's a level 3 tuner, just like Gale, and you contribute a token to special summon him. He has a great combo with Soul Charge that I will be showing after I review all the cards. However, that way where he tributes a monster to special summon himself, including his own token, you can only do that once per duel, and if you do it and you synchro summon with him, all other monsters have to be Blackwing monsters. Then Zephyros. You probably recognize Zephyros from a lot of other decks. He has 600 attack. You can bounce back a face-up card to your hand, take 400 damage, and special summon him. Some good targets would be something like Bora that you could re-special summon, Gale, even Moltek could be interesting. Never did it personally. Sorry, that's somebody texting me. I'll turn off my phone. Or Black Whirlwind, so that way it won't be destroyed later on. Then you got Allure of Darkness. It's basically a staple in most dark decks. It's a free draw power, basically. You probably know what it does if you're an experienced player. You draw 2 cards and banish a dark monster from your hand, or if you don't have a dark monster, you have to discard your entire hand. Next, you have Black Whirlwind. This is your main search engine. It's like a weird version of Rhoda. When you normal summon a Blackwing, like him, basically everyone, you get to add a Blackwing from your deck with less attack to your hand. So this card plus Sirocco is a very great combo. Also, you can have multiples of these. So if I have all 3 active, summon Sorako, I get to add 3 cards. It was at 1 for the longest time. Then you got Book of Moon. Book of Moon is pretty self-explanatory. You flip a monster face down. It can be very disruptive in synchro plays, exceeds plays. And also it can be very helpful with Armed Wing. We'll get into him later. Mystical Space Typhoon. Most people like to run at least 2. Oops. And I only run 1 because of Icarus attack, which you'll see later. Pot of Duality is just for some consistency. Sometimes you might have a little trouble. You can opt for a 3rd one. Raigeki, do I really even need to explain this? Soul Charger, some really cool combos with this deck. It's an older deck, so it's pretty slow compared to a lot of the meta, but this card can actually help it keep up. Uh-oh, my mouse is doing this weird thing where I can't move it. So, I'm going to pause the video, and I'll be right back once I get it fixed, okay? Okay, I'm very sorry I could not get the mouse fixed. So, I'm going to be using the touchscreen on my computer, so I might have a bit of problems. Very sorry. Next, we have Artifact Sanctum. That's what you use to summon your Moltec. But you want to activate during your opponent's turn, during their end phase, something, because you have to skip your battle phase if you use it. Black Sonic, which is apparently running away from me, is basically your own personal Mirror Force. Only instead of Mirror Forcing, it banishes. But you have to control Blackwing to do it. It's extremely helpful to get rid of some bigger threats like Beals. Then you got, you can see the basic trap lineup: Bottomless, Compulse, Double D Prison, Solemn Warning, and then Icarus Attack. Tribute a Winged Beast, basically any Blackwing. Target 2 cards on the field and blow them up. It's very helpful for getting rid of back row, disrupting plays, destroying pendulums even. So you can use this. That's why I'm only running 1 MST. Then you got Skill Drain. This is a card I'm testing out. I have not decided if I like it or not. If I do use it though, it does shut down your Blizzard and your Gale, but if you use it at the right time, it can be extremely helpful. You know what? I'm actually going to stop right here. Part 2 will have the extra deck and some combos. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.